All right, good morning. I already did a video, but I realized the audio was horrendous because I put the mic level down low, and you guys couldn't hear me. But unfortunately, I did this in real time before, which is we had our core PPI came out for November. It was zero point 0.4 versus the 0.2. I think they had 0.3 in an initial press release. So it's bad. That's the numbers they're looking for. But, oh, there it is. Month over month. There we go. Never mind. My fault. So it's PPI and the core PPI. I apologize. Just the core PPI is what we're really looking at. But anyway. See where we're at here. So since it's Friday, we're a little bit before 8:45 here. December 9th. Fridays, you got to stay vigilant, right? Because you don't know what they're going to try to pull. So here's the uptrend ray that low conviction. Just like, let's see where we're possibly getting like a little bit of a direction. And we hit twice, so, I mean, it's enough to at least draw it in there. We dropped below it, right? But then we kind of have hammered up a little bit. There's a shadow coming up here from that. So we're above it right now. So if we just, as long as we hang out above those at 94-ish, still, I would say the uptrend is intact. That being said, I don't think we're going to get above that 399.50, 400 that would be the top for today. The initial move was a decent volume spike. It's tailing off, though. We could see that. Just nice trend down. So it'll be interesting what we get in about 45 minutes here. Yeah. I went through the bioreactor. There's a few names that I'm looking at for today and just in general the next week or two that I haven't really touched in a while. One would be Align, ALGN, Viva, and then VEEV, sorry. And Edwards, so EW, Excel, Excelis, that's another one. So there's a bunch of names in here that I'm kind of keeping an eye on. Illumnia is another one. IQV is another one. So bioreactor names that are just they've come up off the bottom, but they're really the angle of attack is really really flat, which is good in a way because the volume is not anemic. So there's a battle going on, but there's still it's going up. So there's a battle, and there's buyers slowly making headway. There's a few other names in there that I'm keeping an eye on too, obviously, but it's about 4 or 5 from Bioreactor that I want to, highlight there. At first, there was nothing in healthy dividends that I wanted to make a look for. We're down today, so I'm looking for anything that's going to really drop. Maybe UHS. I mean, they've had a good run. If we could see, yeah. I don't know what it would take. Maybe to the bottom 122-ish. Yeah. Probably in this range would probably be, so 122 area. I don't know if we'll get there today, but that's one I'm keeping an eye on. Anybody bucking this? Yeah. CVS has been doing all right the last few weeks. Yeah. Nice solid grind up. Potential acceleration here. Yeah, there's one here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man, we're not going to get to 12, are we? This is the ultimate. Please give me 12. Give me my buy threshold, and I will promise you I will not miss it this time. I have buy orders in there. That's why. That's a I want in bad. So now EBS seems to be losing all. It's lost its COVID. It's lost its monkeypox. But now we can turn on to its core business and the opioid business that it has. So Kano. See, this is a lot of these guys had a rough day yesterday, and now they're back up. Gotta keep an eye on Omer. There's a lot of names I'm, quote unquote, keeping an eye on, but there's not much to do about it. I don't have a huge appetite for just buying unless we see a reversal setup, even if it's like ridiculously discounted. In that case, I'd be like, well, this just seems like it's so ridiculously discounted that someone's probably going to step in and potentially buy this company well above the price that it is now. So I'd be willing to hold it and take that chance that goes lower, but at least I'd still get a payout type of situation. I'm not feeling... I think they're going to wait another few months here. Usually in the Q1, like right after, even in January, February, there's usually a spike in acquisitions. So in general, I'm going to be looking for companies that are probably on the buyout list. This is BioBoom tickers, even Bioreactor. They're starting to get very weak, and then we see the tax selling. Right, which is tax loss selling. That's usually, I think, starting next week. You start seeing a bunch of people ditching. We might be seeing it now, but the acceleration to the downside on some of these speculative names that are, they've sold off so much, 80-90% of the year. All those people that were buying them up blindly during COVID. Just the momentum players that are trying to get out now. And there's just shorts piling on. They're trying to hurt everybody, just causing strong capitulation. It's amazing what you can see in the last 2 weeks of the year where people are just flipping out. So like CLVS would probably be a potential, just like throw some money at, see if we can get a bounce in the beginning of the year. They would probably be an example of that. Because if people are getting out of it, they're still trading it on volume. You can have some funds that are in on the deal that know what's up. And they announce the deal basically, a couple weeks into the new year. And that way they don't have to report. I mean, it's the end of the year, so you don't have to see who got in on it. That's a strong angle of attack. Let's see where they want to bring it down. It's ridiculous. Already broke it though. But I could see us getting back down to where would they want to bring it into? Probably here. Yeah, around $5. So if we get down to the buy threshold, I'm game. All right, I'm gonna probably end it here. It's just I'll put those names into the chat for a watch list. Yeah, CKPT. Look at this. So what'd they do? What was their plan? Okay, so still grinding it down off the high. So there's that one. You can see that one there, right? Boom. There's another one. Now, did we get an acceleration here? Yeah, we did. There's this one. All right, got that one jumping in, and now we're seeing more now. So this is where you could potentially see it bounce. Hello. Comes down, hits to, okay, so like 250. Volume's up, so we've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I haven't touched this position in a long time. You want to give me a potential checkpoint inhibitor that's, you know, could be, well, I shouldn't say that could be approved anytime soon. I mean, this year, but we'll see. Everything's kind of quiet here. If they give checkpoint some bullcrap, which would be really terrible, just on the fact that they need to do, like, you know, different trials and different populations, or U.S. based populations. I mean, they have, you know, literally the FDA saying you don't have to do that. You know, we think yours is good. Further validating most people's criticisms of the FDA. Oh, you're gonna hurt our friends? Okay, we'll tell you it's good, and then we say, hey, that was bad. What are you doing? You'd be like, yo, you told us it was good to go like that. No, we didn't. Oh, we were wrong. Sorry, Dave shouldn't have told you that. Type of situation. Can't wait for that sort of setup. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. Long video again, I'm sorry. So watch list, mostly bioreactors that are weak they're weak today, but have been strong and basing. I shouldn't say strong. They've been weak for very long. Started to have a midterm in the last month or two, so starting to show some strength. But we're gonna go with Vive, Excel, Illumina, ILMN. Somebody else in there. Oh, IQV, yeah. Still waiting here. Got some big trend lines. This looks nice. See how it snapped right in there. Got to get above this high. Probably need to break above here. So, I mean, price-wise, yeah, it's worth it. But bioreactor names for me really need... I mean, there's times where they're really cheap. And Owens would probably be in that. But it's not my favorite ticker in bioreactor. It's just... I don't need to own it. All right. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. I'll put those names in the chat. Good luck. Stay healthy.